Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and every once in a while in crochet there are these defining moments, and I really think that this board is one of them. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I've just been walking it around the office, and this is to introduce a series of flower videos that we're doing here on YouTube. And we're going to do videos on every single one of these flowers, and then there's going to be several other flowers also. And most of these were done with worsted weight yarn, and all different brands of yarn were used for this. And I just think it's really beautiful. Look at this. And so it's a great way to use up scraps. And this one flower down at the bottom, let me see, I gotta go this way. The pink one here, I made it big enough so you could actually put like a little votive candle in the middle. And you could use these like to decorate scarves or hats or just anything, placemats, anything. I just love these things. So anyway, well, we're going to take you to a close-up lesson, and Christina is going to show you how to make the flowers. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos because it really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cabbage rose. This is a pretty easy project, mostly doubles, some singles, and a few other stitches, but pretty easy. You'll need whatever color you want to use for your petals, and then some sort of leaf green color. Now I used a worsted weight cotton yarn for this and a size H hook, and this is how it turned out. You can certainly use a smaller or larger yarn if you would prefer to have a smaller or larger flower. Just make sure you pick the appropriate hook size for whatever yarn you decide to use. Other than that, you'll need a needle for weaving in your ends, and of course whatever scissors or snippers you prefer to use. I think that's it. Let's get started. Begin with your petal color and chain 4. Then you're going to join it with a slip stitch to form a ring. So go into the very first chain stitch closest to your slip knot there. Insert your hook, pull a loop through, and then pull that same loop through the first loop on your hook. And that's going to give you this little ring, and we'll work right into the middle right there. For round 1, this is your right side, chain 1. And in the ring, we're going to do a single crochet. So again, just open it up a little bit, stick your hook in there, and do a single crochet. The first one will be the most difficult, but now it's really easy to tell where that center of the ring is. So single crochet 1, chain 3. And we're going to do that a total of 8 times. So I'm going to do that 7 more times, a single crochet, and then chain 3. And then when I get back around to the beginning, I'll slip stitch the rounds together. So let me go do that real quick and I'll be right back. When you get back around to the beginning, you'll have just finished your last single crochet and chain 3, and then just slip stitch this together into that first stitch. Now you've got 8 of these little chain 3 openings. For round 2, you'll do the following in each of these spaces. You'll do a single crochet, so just go right underneath that chain there. Do a single crochet, 5 double crochets. So yarn over, insert down to the loop, pull a loop through 2, pull a loop through 2. So a total of 5 of those. That's 3, 4, and there's the 5th one. Then we'll do another single crochet, and you may find that you need to kind of like shimmy your stitches down a little bit to get enough room. Do a single crochet and then a slip stitch. And we'll repeat that in each space around until we have 8 of these petals. Now you'll notice I still have my starting thread hanging off the back here. I like to leave that on for a while because it helps me remember which side is the right side and which is the wrong side. So that's on the wrong side, and that will help me remember which side is front. So I'm going to go make 7 more petals and then we'll come back. So by the end of round 2, you've got all these 8 petals. And I've just made my last slip stitch. I'm not going to join this. I'm going to go ahead and move directly into round 3. Now round 3 is worked behind the petals. You want to keep the right side facing towards you, but just take the petal, fold it down, and kind of hold it in your place with your thumb. And behind each petal you'll chain 6. There's 6, and then slip stitch around the last slip stitch of the next petal. So we're going to go right into here and just do a little slip stitch. And make sure it just stays behind your petal. So I'm going to finish doing that all the way around. Each petal will have this chain 6 loop behind it for a total of 8 loops when I'm done. After you finish round 3, the front side won't look much different, but when you flip it over to the back, you'll see all the little chain loops you've made on the back of each petal. For round 4, we're going to be working into those chain loops, but make sure you still have your right side facing you. So again, just take the petal, fold it down, reveal that chain, and that's what we're working to. It's going to be the same petal that we did in round 2, starting with a single crochet, then the 5 doubles, and then we'll end again with a single crochet and a slip stitch, and we'll do that in each of these chain spaces. So at the end of the round we'll have made 8 more petals. At the end of row 4, you've got this beautiful double layer of petals now. So in your last stitch, don't join, just do your last slip stitch right there. And then round 5 is going to be very similar to round 3. From here you'll chain 6, and then keeping that chain behind the petal, so fold that forward if you need to, and then just join that to the slip stitch of the petal. So pretty much the same as round 3, we're just working into the new row of petals we just made. So you'll continue doing this around until you've got a chain 6 space on the back of each outer layer of petals. And at that point you can go ahead and finish off your pink and weave in your end. So I'll do that and then come back and show you how to put on the leaves. Here we are after round 5. Here's the front, and on the back you can see all the chain spaces that we've got left. I went ahead and wove in my ends for the pink, because now I'm ready to start on my leaves. So grab your green yarn on your hook, and in any of these chain 6 spaces, it doesn't matter which one, join with a slip stitch, just like that. Now we're going to start by working a beginning cluster. The beginning cluster, it's listed in your instructions at the top. It's going to start with a chain 4. And then the following, it's kind of like a triple crochet. You're going to start by yarning over twice, insert down into the loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, but then stop, and you're going to repeat that. Yarn over twice, insert, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. We'll do this one more time. And there we've got 4 loops, so we'll go ahead and pull through all 4 of those at once. And that is our beginning cluster. And we'll chain 5 and work a full cluster. We'll work full clusters from now on, that's the only beginning one. But it's very similar. You yarn over twice, insert down into the loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, insert into the loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, oop, yarn over twice. So you'll do this a total of 4 times, that's 3, so I've got 1 more to go. And then at this point you'll have 5 loops on your hook, and go ahead and pull through all 5 of those at once. After you do that, we'll chain 5. And in the next chain 6 space, so go back over to the next petal. In that space, you'll work a single crochet, chain 2, and another single crochet, chain 5, and then we're going to move on to the next petal. So we'll work 2 clusters in here. This one, again, we'll do just the single crochet and the chain 2. So we're alternating, and every other chain 6 space is going to get one of these little cluster sets. So I'm going to finish working my way around, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. When you come back around to the beginning, you'll have just done a chain 5. So just join that with a slip stitch into the top of that very first cluster you did. Now I can just snip my yarn, leave a nice long end for weaving in. And once I do that, then I will be completely done. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you've got any questions at all, please do leave them in the comments below. We'll do our best to help you out. And you can find all the links for the pattern, the materials, everything like that down in the description below. Thanks for watching.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these 2 shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.